Hey, welcome back to more Final Fantasy XIV. Last time, I believe, was Alzadal's Legacy. This time, we're doing Aglaia, the first Alliance raid of Endwalker. If you are ready, I can cue us.
Yes.
Bend the knee!
Yep, this is probably the most quoted piece of content in the game for us, at least currently.
I'm very nervous, because you guys have been running this for ages, you know it like the back of your hand. Historically in this series, every Alliance raid, my first time through, is kind of rough, I'm pretty sure. I don't think there's been an exception to that.
It's probably best to assume that it's not going to be smooth sailing, but, you know, we'll do our best to call shit out. And
Yeah.
this is something where I am at least confident in myself that I know how shit works and don't have to rely on Joel, so.
Yeah. And,
I also want to prevent us ahead of time from trying to shout mechanics over each other, so I think this time I will specifically shut up and just let
me
Joe
do it. Okay.
Alright.
That'll be an interesting change of pace.
You can see the story here, but
always,
I'll basically summarize it.
I was going to say, always bear in mind, though, that, you know, look to where one of the two of us is and just go stand where we are most of the time, if something's not clear.
Alright. Story for this one's pretty simple.
You haven't started the queue. Okay,
this guy, Derek, it's because I was concerned about time. This guy, Derek, showed up to the students about this, and he's like, hey, I need you guys' help. I found this place called the Phantom Realm. And we're like, the fuck? And he's like, yeah, it's this mysterious location. If you, like, walk across the water here in Mordona, you just get teleported to this random floating island. And we're like, okay. So, Garaha and I came up here. We poked around. We saw that there's these 6 sealed things. And this thing in the middle with the symbols of the 12. We're discussing going to leave and, like, you know, how we can get, you know, the right resources to survey the area. And, suddenly the, what appears to be lightning and fire-based podiums here kind of came up, and Biragot and the other lightning and fire gods, showed up, and Biragot was like, you have trespassed on our domain, you must answer for your crimes. Also, now that Hydaelyn's gone, we want to take over the world, muhu haha. And we're like, well, we gotta stop that.
Can't be having that.
And, that's pretty much it. Wait time, 22 minutes!
More like 0.22 seconds.
Yeah, am I right?
I do like the, hey, I discovered that if you walk out onto the water here, it's like, okay, is this some Nimbus land finding the fertilizer shit where you're just trying to go out of bounds? Like,
he found a glitch.
It's like when I glitched myself into a fish tank earlier. That shit was great.
Welcome to heaven.
Oops.
Also, the gear in here, I think, is item level 590? 580,
I should clarify.
like that.
Okay. I don't really have the space for that, and I don't like to have to micromanage between lots of different levels of gear, but, like, maybe I'll pick it up. By the way, it is exactly as suspicious as I made it sound. Garaha was like, well, this seems awfully specific and convenient that, like, it happens to show up. We come in here and they're like, ah, now we are taking over the world. So, the game is heavily implying that something is up here, and it's not how it seems.
I'm glad you figured that out, because I took one look at this and thought, okay, there might be an ulterior motive, but, you know, rules as written.
I happen to know the answer anyway, but I'm also saying that the game did point out. Garaha was like, this seems weird.
Yeah. It's like, what the fuck is this?
I've been doing a lot of Sage recently, so I have to kill all of those muscle memories and put in my, you know, new ones here. My dot is on 3, not shift 3. Like, not shift 5, 3.
You are resolved to face me.
You mean shift 5-3?
Shift 5 followed by 3 is my dot as a Sage.
I see.
Sages have a thing. You have to use one GCD that's really quick to then use 3 other ones.
Okay, I think he starts with a knockback. Be a big blue circle.
I think it's just a rage wide. Yeah, there's the rage wide. Now it's probably the knockback.
Yep. He's gonna do this
As
knockback
usual.
again in a minute, and when he does it the second time, it's gonna have a big X made out of lightning. That is going to be superimposed over the blue circle, so just keep in mind how that lines up so that you don't get hit by the lightning.
As usual, edges of the arena are bad. It's not instant death, it's bad.
Okay, I think I did that
very
right.
weird.
Yeah, you did it right.
Okay, edzers are getting cut off. He's gonna start doing some shit where blocks get knocked around, but I'll give it a minute.
Okay.
Yeah, so there's hammers on the side of the field eventually, which are gonna knock around the platforms we're on. It moves them, but not us.
I see.
And they always move one unit, one square.
So yeah, for this first phase, in the middle should always be safe. Did he do the lightning hammer yet, or is that in a minute? Yeah, okay. So here's a big danger stripe, which is going to move with the blocks when it gets whacked, so I think where I am is fine. More of the same. Oh, right, okay. So yeah, we need to find, I think, yeah, over on the left here where everyone's going. You want to move as soon as it whacks the blocks to get out of the danger zone. I think that was his last unit. No, he does like one other thing, I think. If he survives long enough.
Builder's gonna build.
Let him build.
Okay, just this again. Yeah, so we're not gonna get to the other mechanic where it's basically like the horses from that one fight that just kind of rush in from the side.
Ramu, Eden, building.
Yeah.
Ah, yeah. Specifically, he said that like we stand in the way of his ascension and all of their ascensions.
Feel free to take this gear if it.
Well, that's ninja.
of
That's
interest to you.
Sam, so no.
I will take it and desynth it.
Builder has been
There's fucking Ralger with his grumbly voice that we always make fun of.
Here's the god that my character is
The destroyer shall take your measure.
my character was like born under or whatever.
Light my servant with some swords.
First thing this guy's
Ralger
gonna
could
do
just
is a serial strike forward, which I get hit by 90% of the time. Just make sure that you're behind him.
I misjudged where he was standing, but that's still okay. I didn't get it.
He's gonna then trace out 2/4 of the arena. Just make sure you're in a quarter that is not being traced. It'll always be two opposites. I think that's the only other interesting thing this guy does.
Gotta say, I haven't been doing a lot of healing.
Yeah, I haven't had to either. Our team seems to have it together.
Is this forward?
When everyone just knows the mechanics.
Oh, sorry, wide. I don't remember what my good AoE is. My good AoE heal. I feel like a dumbass.
It's probably the Lily one, right? The Medica 2, that's just a...
That can't be right. There's got to be like an instant cost one, then.
Like that serial strike that didn't quite make it.
Yeah.
Hell, it's been so long since I've done White Mage. Yeah, I think there is. Isn't there, like... Does Tetragrammaton do it? Or is that single target?
That's single target.
Ahead stands a statue.
Also, apparently hit Tetragrammaton at some point. Probably out of Sage Muscle Memory. And I didn't even realize I had done it, because I'm looking over, I'm like, why the fuck is Tetragrammaton on cooldown?
Here's giant compensation statue. Everyone's favorite.
Come. No!
Also, one of my favorite lines was earlier when we fight that thing, and it's just like, the divinities have minions too, we must be on our guard. It's like, why are we caring more about those?
Also, we missed it earlier, but Bayer got, like, one of his first attacks. He says, Scatter!
Alright, he's gonna punch into a portal, and there's gonna be... Okay, yeah, there's red shit going into the red portal, so be on the side of the blue.
I don't know what you mean.
There's like a flame effect, kinda connecting him to that big portal.
Oh, there's like a little ring. Okay, I did not see that.
Yeah, he's got two little rings that he punches into.
I guess I need to have the camera somewhere else? My camera's like really low. I can barely see him. I think I need to manually raise it up. Okay.
Possibly.
Right after this, he's gonna do a giant knockback that'll, you'll wanna, like, have it push you along one of these fingers. Just, yeah, make sure the line is actually aligned with it and doesn't go off.
Yeah.
I almost ate shit on that one.
Okay.
I think he's gonna punch into a portal again. So yeah, there's the two giant ones, and then he's gonna have like these two small ones, and he's preparing to punch into blue currently, so be on the
How
side
do
of
we
red.
know that?
Because there's a effect connecting the big ring to the small one.
Yeah, but like he could just as easily punch into the other one though, because both rings are there.
Well, no, it's like specifically there's like a blue tether connecting the two blue things.
No, don't understand, sorry.
It's okay, it took me a long time to notice it too. I always just followed the group on that one.
He has two rings. I failed to see why he couldn't punch into the other one. Like the blue one is connected to the blue one, and the red one is connected to the red one.
No, the red one's not connected.
Alright, we need to run in front of this one.
One wall. Yeah, we need that over here. You can actually see the tether on this one. See, there's red shit flowing from the smaller portal to the bigger one. That means he's gonna.
No, it's flowing. Oh, that. Okay.
Yeah. That tells you what one is gonna punch.
Stay where you are. Okay, so yeah, basically just the shards of that meteor will fall into AoE.
Okay, my point though is like it's implied that then the other portal is connected to the other one, and I don't see why he couldn't punch into the other one. You know what I mean? If he's
he's basically winding up to hit into only one of them, and the tell is just what color is flowing.
Okay, that doesn't really make any sense to me, but I'll accept it.
God, these bosses are dying quick.
Enter my realm, if you dare.
Is there something to?
Oh boy, the lion's my favorite. The gimmick with these things is, one will have one dot above it, one will have two dots, and they'll always attack in that order. And you have to, like, dodge between their attacks, depending on the order they do them. It's kind of hard to explain. Also, focus your attack on the... Oh, they targeted the wrong one, what the fuck? You're supposed to fight the lion first.
It doesn't matter, as long as one of them dies first.
People target the lion first because its AoE lets you, like, forces you away from it, so it's just to get it done with quick. Okay, so be on the outside of this double circle and then move to the inside after the first attack.
Why?
Because it was a circle AoE followed by a donut that were overlapping.
I could not see the circle. Oh, I now see the circle AoE.
This time you want to be outside and then move in. I guess that's... I don't remember if that's the same as the last one. Or wait, nope, I got it backwards. I fucking hate this fight.
Yeah, I was, what was the tell on that? They had, like, dots above them or something?
It's the dots.
Yeah.
Okay, I wasn't looking, I was just listening.
Yeah. One's labeled with 1, one's labeled with 2.
The thing that I fucking hate is that there's always somebody that marks this thing with a big 1 on it, and I always read that as it's going first, even though I know that's not what it means. It's hard to, like, train my brain to not interpret it that way.
Why don't they just use, like, a triangle or something?
I don't know.
Well,
Because
trying
the
to
1
play
is the
that.
standard community indicator for attack this first, and so we stick with that because everyone just understands what it means. Even though here it creates a conflict, it works everywhere else.
Yeah. The returning gimmick with this fight is if she creates clones, follow them.
Okay.
There is other stuff beyond that, but that's kind of the main one.
When you say returning, do you mean recurring?
Yes.
Okay, I was like, where is this coming back from?
Oh, did I not say recurring?
It sounded like you said...
Stay in the middle here, away from these big things.
Yep, these are circles.
We have someone called Luna Lovegood here.
Oh, do we? We have
Yes, it's
TCTC
just spelled
Puppy
weird.
Factory.
I hate my TV.
Yeah, it's good.
Rocky Steel Cheeks. Man, we have some good names all of it. The Winner. Literally just named The Winner. Oh yeah, it is Luna Lovegood, but with 2 L's.
At some point she does a serial strike front, right? Or like a Pac-Man where you have to be behind specifically.
Yep. Here comes
I don't remember when that comes up. Yeah, follow one of the clones. Doesn't matter which one.
Something more.
Bean.
Okay.
Okay, Daddy.
Gotcha.
Okay, these are going to pivot around the arena in, like, you know, quarter segments. Just kind of keep an eye on them, and then you need to move away from where they stop. Because they're going to do big circle AoEs. Does this get behind? I know she does it
Not
at some
yet,
point.
I'll tell you.
No? Okay.
It's the move is called Fleeting Spark, and the only tell is that it's called Fleeting Spark.
Good. Yeah, I get hit by it like every fucking time.
So here's the thing is, I do have some barriers as White Mage, I just never fucking remember where or what
Fleeting
they
Spark,
are.
get behind her.
Yep.
Directly
This
behind
is a
her.
Pac-Man.
Okay. I should have looked at the circle on the ground. I didn't get hit, but I did think that it was misplaced based on where it looked like she was facing to me, so I guess the moral of the story is stop looking at the boss and look at the thing on the ground.
Yep. That's always the rule.
Follow a clone when they show up. Yep. Because once again, they're going to blow the fire, and if you are in a different segment, then you'll get fucked. Such as all those people over there.
Dance upon the wind.
Raging flames dance upon the wind.
So, I'm gonna be that asshole and say that these lines are not particularly memorable or, like, weirdly delivered or anything, so I don't know why you guys keep quoting them.
I mean, these ones aren't. The ones at the beginning.
But you
God,
quote
this attack.
everything.
Okay, hold on.
We talked over most of it.
Do a top-down camera angle and pay attention to where the arrows are coming from. It's going to do all 3 directions, and you have to remember it, because it's going to do, yeah, show one, and then...
That is very strange, because I placed myself correctly and then took damage anyway. That seems bizarrely strict.
It's fairly precise. It's not super precise, but
This is just giant radiating AoEs.
Don't know what killed me there.
these are like circle AoEs when they expand.
Oh, I'm
fully,
fine.
basically.
Oh, okay, because they disappeared.
Shall fight first.
There is more to that fight, but we didn't see it because we're fucking killing it.
I don't remember what comes after that. Ready check already,
What do you mean a
Jesus.
ready
I
check? What the
feel
fuck?
like that's a design problem.
That the bosses are dying too quick, yeah.
Yeah, we're already almost done with the raid. People are crying for this to get, balanced better so that it doesn't... Like, this last fight right here, we might actually skip his signature mechanic.
The
Oh, we
balls-
almost certainly will. I haven't seen that mechanic in months.
Yeah.
Prepare to be judged, children of man.
Can I explain something about this one while you're in cutscene?
Okay, I'm no longer in cutscene, but I'm making my way up there.
Okay. His gimmick is changing the background color to either orange or blue, and when he does that, attacks of the color matching the background are real, and the opposite color are fake. So you'll have to basically stand in what looks like attacks, but they will be fake.
That's a perfect attack, man.
So get in the orange.
Joel, am I remembering correctly that you at one point listed this song as being an example of a 3/4 song that is not clowns?
I don't remember doing that.
Okay.
There's the same attack, but he's gonna switch it up on you, so
What?
it's gonna stay in blue because the background's changing.
He flipped upside down.
How did you know that was gonna happen? What's the
Because he
deal?
always does that.
Oh.
We've done this a lot of times.
Okay, that's not the point.
Yeah, the only tell is just basically it gives you enough time to react, but yeah.
So it's not a tell. It's
It's
just
not, no. Okay, so this is a real stack marker and fake following AoEs.
I see. I did not catch that the stack marker was of a particular color. It just looked yellow to me, like most stack markers, but with a weird symbol.
Dude's already half dead, what the fuck? Get on the side of blue,
So, hang
unless
on.
he switches it.
I'm kind of past this. Orange attacks are real, so
Yes.
we don't want to be... Okay, so there's a corner that's safe from orange. Got it.
I think he's gonna do that one again, but flip background color. I don't know if that's the next attack, but... Okay, yeah, just, he's attacking one side. This one's weirdly telegraphed. The lines are fucking weird.
Is it not just the way he's facing?
It is, but there's so much crap going on, it's hard to say.
Yeah, just look at the thing on the ground. Really.
Also, he can flip upside down. I don't know if that changes his direction marker.
This is just to dodge these for half an hour.
Alright.
If you have, a thing that lets you cast while running, now is a good time to do it.
I did not see that one. That was unfortunate.
Shit.
Still going, huh?
Yeah, now they're falling in a circle, like, it basically a spiral, just keep going in one direction.
Yeah, no, No, I don't think I have anything really.
real proud of
Oh,
this one.
okay. I guess I was doing too
Yeah.
big a circle.
I got tagged
It looked
back,
like
too.
other people were doing big circles too, though.
He's gonna flip this one.
So round to the back. Okay, I see. That's cool.
And here's his second to last mechanic, which we're not going to see. So he's creating a knockback AoE back there. And a damaging AoE there. They're going to go off in sequence in a minute here. He might fucking die first. Yeah, okay, get towards the back-ish. Ooh. Okay, so yeah, he normally does that a second time, and then goes into a brand new mechanic, which is actually pretty cool. I'm glad we got to see it.
You have been found worthy.
I'll see it
There's an
eventually.
entire ad phase, and there's scales, and
Yeah, he like
very
creates a
stylistic.
clone of one person from each party, and you have to fight them, and
sometimes you
It's
get to
all
beat
weird.
yourself up.
yeah.
Yeah, I'll get to see it eventually when Dawntrail comes out. Aglaia complete. Okay, wind up as Ama.
Yeah, Pantheon Wimple, yeah.
Cards, yeah, I can put those in MGP. Into MGP. Orchestrion rolls I always want. Alright, this crap. Reaper. I mean, yeah, it is better than what I have. I guess in theory I should read it. This is better than the other stuff I have for this. God, I'm gonna hate fucking...
Inventory management.
Yeah. Because I think what I'm gonna have to do...
Did
is
you
just-
get any commandos?
I got one.
I did not get any.
I believe I'm going to have to put some of my reserve gear into my retainer inventory. That's probably the best course of action here, is I won't need those for a while,
Yeah.
but I will need to be able to juggle other stuff.
Yep, that's what I did. Speak with Kokobuki.
Ah, they are already revealing what's up.
Yeah, it didn't take long.
I suppose I should probably screen share. I will do so as
If
soon as
you want.
it prompts me.
I mean shampoo fairy.
Uh... I don't know how to feel about Biragot's, like, toga that turns into really tight shorts. And by I'm not sure how to feel, I mean... they make no sense.
Yeah. Well, at least you're not, looking up a skirt here. But...
Is that gonna happen in after another one of these?
Well, no, but I mean... I'm just saying the way they're dressed, like, and the way they're floating above you here.
I guess. Well, we already knew this. Actually, you had to do Binding Coil, I guess. Right. Alizé and Alphinaud were like, we shouldn't tell anyone about this.
Zeus-looking motherfucker.
Yeah.
Except his hair looks like it's carved out of stone.
I think that might... I was about to say that might just be bad rendering, but no, they got hair looking pretty good on most other characters, so... Alright. Alright, I suppose next time...
Yeah, it's like, alright, we'll come back and do more of this after we, bundle on for a couple months.
I'll summarize the story on this when we get back to you, Progeny. However, that is not for a few videos' time. Next up is going to be the Fell Court of Troya and Storm's Crown. See you then.